What's up, everybody? This is Be Young at Be Young, Be Fit, and today we're going to learn about the top 3 myths of core training. Number 1, your abs are not your core. Your core muscles actually consist of a group of muscles that are responsible for many things, and we're going to go over that later. Number 2, a six-pack doesn't mean that you have a strong core. Common misconception is that the aesthetics or your muscle definition equates to strength, and that's not the case. Number 3, your 5-minute plank ain't shit. Just because you can do an exercise for a long period of time, or you can do a lot of reps of a certain exercise, does not mean that you're isolating properly.
Be young, be fit, it's a lifestyle. None of it is lit. We run and we live, and we train with a purpose. Be young and be fit.
So let's dive into these 3 myths in a little more detail. Why is it important to know that your core is not just your abs? I mean, the biggest reason is because if you only think about your abs, you're missing out on tons of benefits of core training and core strength. Number one example that I think of is so many clients come to me with lower back issues. They'll come in and they're either hunched over, they have a little lordosis, or they have a extreme curvature in their back. You know, the first thing that they tell me is, my lower back is weak. That's not the problem. The problem is they're not actually strong in their other core muscles, and their lower back is probably doing too much work. A perfect example is someone that has kids. If you have kids, I have 2 kids under the age of 5. How are you going to pick your kids up? If you pick your kids up like this, boom, that's a back injury waiting to happen. If you have a strong core, you know how to properly pick them up. You can pick up this 50 pounds right here. That's probably your 7-year-old. What's another example? Another example is carrying in groceries from the car. I mean, how many times do you have to carry in the groceries, open a door? A perfect example of an exercise that we would do to strengthen that is a suitcase carry, okay? This is a core training exercise right here. A suitcase carry is a core training exercise. Again, people, it's not just about your abs. Stop doing all the crunches, stop doing all the flexion, extension exercises, and learn how to engage the proper muscles. So, number 2 myth, a six-pack doesn't mean you have a strong core. Hey, listen, you got to make the decision. If all you want is abs and a six-pack, we can talk about that. Calorie restriction, lose fat, lose weight. But that's a whole different topic. We're talking about life benefits. We're talking about feeling empowered. We're talking about living a better life, being able to carry your kids. All these things are important. We're talking about living a better quality of life. Okay? We're not talking about just abs. Stop doing exercises that aren't conducive to strengthening your core. Okay? Again, this leads me into my 3rd and final myth. Your 5-minute plank ain't shit. I don't have anything wrong with planks. Planks are actually my favorite core exercise to do, but stop doing them as an endurance exercise. Start engaging the muscles and isolating the muscles right away. So I'll just show you real quick. A myth on a plank is that the longer you hold it, the stronger you're going to be. I could hold this plank 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm getting very little core activation. Meanwhile, if I drop to my knees, drop to my elbows, and I squeeze together like this, you can already see I'm shaking within 5 seconds, okay? That's not core weakness, that's core strength. My 30-second plank from my knees is gonna give me more core strength benefits than your 5-minute plank. Stop training aimlessly and start training with a purpose. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help you train with a purpose. So please continue to follow our video series, and we're gonna help you live a happier and healthier life.